can I turn to one of the other political stories, less prominent on the front pages, about HS2?
Yes.
Because there's obviously a long campaign against HS2, and there's been constant suggestions that the money would be better used connecting the northern cities. But
what's really interesting is it's not just about should you spend more money, but what should you spend that money on? And there's obviously HS2 is one of those big projects that has got huge amounts of funding behind it, £56 billion. But there are increasing questions about, is that the best way to spend money? Both the Conservatives and Labour have said we want these huge infrastructure funds to support all this building of high-speed rail. In the Observer, many MPs on the Labour side are now saying Labour should ditch its support for HS2 and actually support the Northern Powerhouse Rail, better to connect Manchester, Leeds, Hull, Liverpool with high-speed rail than to give another high-speed rail link to London, which some people fear will just simply drag economic growth from Birmingham, from Leeds, back into the southeast, which is possibly the last thing many people think we need.
Michelle Dewberry, voice of the North, do you agree?
I'm from Hull, and I strongly, London is not the centre of the world, or at least it shouldn't be. And the disparity between north and south is absolutely, it's shocking. Yeah. It shouldn't exist. So I don't believe in HS2. I do believe in the Northern Crossrail. I think that we must, if we're serious about stopping this north-south divide, and I actually think that Brexit could be a great opportunity, by the way, to redirect funds that we're getting back from Brussels. It shouldn't all be going to Westminster. You'd spread it out across the north, and you would invest properly in infrastructure connecting their cities. It's essential if you want to bridge that north-south divide.
You're nodding there, Helen. I know the New Statesman's done a lot of reporting from the Midlands and the North recently. I've noticed that.
Yeah, I think it's really important because we, Jeremy Corbyn got criticised in PMQs a while ago for, instead of talking about Brexit, talking about bus services. But, while Brexit is happening, we can't stop talking about everything else. People are still using schools and hospitals and transport. And there is a big problem that, as you say, I love London. It is seen as the centre of the universe, but it isn't the centre of the universe. And sometimes, people in northern cities can feel very left out by a London-centric conversation.